Right, hello everyone. Sorry I'm a bit late. Yeah, technical issues again. Anyway, happy Tuesday, and I've got some wonderful news with a new grandson. Born on Sunday. I get to go and cuddle him tomorrow. So that's lots of fun. And then Saturday I'm going back to Sydney to see my granddaughter dance. So a busy week all up. I hope you were able to shop the online extravaganza. Wasn't it fantastic? Lots of specials. And if you signed up for my newsletter, you got an extra day of specials plus free shipping. So well done to those lucky people. If you haven't signed up to my newsletter, go to my blog, www.libbystamps.com, and sign up there. Anyway, I suppose I better introduce myself for those people who don't know me. I'm Libby Dyson from libbystamps.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. Now, today I haven't got a lot of news to show you or talk to you about. Don't forget that Occasions catalogue is coming up. I'll be able to order them on Friday. So if you'd like one and you don't already have a demonstrator and you live in Australia, please put a comment in the box below or contact me, libby@libbystamps.com, and I'd be happy to send you an Occasions catalogue. I might come back again on Friday and we'll just do a quick look through the catalogue. And Celebration is coming up. So January is going to be a very, very busy time. If you would like to book a workshop or a party, please drop me a line or text me. Leave a comment in the box below. Get in early and book your party. And then at the end of April, I will have a big free extravaganza day for all those who hold parties during Celebration. It's also a great time to join, because you can choose 2 extra stamp sets on top of your kit. So your kit is $169 for $235 worth of product. Now, if you choose, go through the catalogue, do what I do, and because it's free, you can choose 2 of the most expensive stamp sets, and your kit could be worth up to $400, all for $169. How great is that? Plus free shipping. And then every order you put in after that is 20% off. And you'll be part of my Crafty Owls team. And we have a private Facebook group for training and sharing and all those sorts of things. So I'd love you to be part of my team. So I'm looking forward to the Occasions catalogue. You should see the wonderful things in it. I'll come back Friday if I can and do another video so we can do a walk through the Occasions catalogue. All right, so I won't keep you anymore today. We've got this lovely little gift holder to make. So I'm going to flip the camera around, move it in, and we'll get started. So just bear with me for a second. Right, I think, and you can see this lovely little gift card holder that I made. This is so quick and easy. You'll be able to churn these out very quickly. So if you've got a number of people in your family or work or colleagues, that you give gift cards to, this will be quick and easy for you to make. So we're going to make one that might be suitable for a child today, but anyway. So I've used Merry Little Christmas Designer Series paper, I think it is. And all it is a little wallet. Oh look, there's my library card. Didn't have a gift card available, spent all those at the shops. So my library card went in there. So you just pop it in there. You can write up there, or you can write on the belly band, or you can write on the back. So plenty of places for you to write. And the belly band just slips on like that. And this one I've used Merry Little Labels and the Everyday Label Punch. So that's this punch. Now, Merry Little Labels and Merry Little Labels and the Everyday Label Punch come as a bundle at the moment. So if you buy it in this catalogue, it is 10% cheaper by buying it as a bundle. If you buy it as a bundle, it's 10% cheaper in this catalogue, but if it carries over to the next catalogue, it won't be as a bundle, so it will be full price. So consider buying that. I've also I've used the Holly Berry Builder Punch just to make these holly leaves and the little berries, and I've put a rhinestone in the middle. So I've just used the smaller holly leaf, and I've used my paper piercer, and I've just drawn a line down the middle and just punched this out in cherry cobbler, and they were just scraps I had in my scrap bin. So we'll get started for today. Now, I am going to put this on my blog, and on my blog I'll have all the measurements, but I'll tell you what they are today anyway. Oh, and I have a pack of metallic enamel shapes to give away today to some nice person who comments while I'm live today. Now, I'm aware that, all right, so I've got a piece of Soft Sky card here, and I'm going to cut it at 21.5 by 9 or 8 1/4 by 3 1/2, I think it is, and I'm going to cut it at 9. So if you're doing imperial, I think it's about 8 1/2 by 3 1/2. So I'm going to cut it at 9, and then I'm going to come in and score, and I'm scoring at 5 centimeters on this end. I've done that wrong. Oh, don't you love it when a plan comes together? All right, so I've cut it incorrectly. So I'm going to cut it there. I've done the wrong thing. Never mind. So it's 21 by 9. Score it at 5, and then flip it and score again at 5. No, it's 6.3. So about, what's that? 2 1/2. All right. And while I've got my card out, I'm just going to measure 1 inch or 2.5 centimeters and cut a strip, and we'll trim that up later for our belly band. In with my card. Now you've got a large end which will fold up and burnish, and a small end which will fold down and burnish, and then the large part becomes your gift card holder, and the small part becomes the fold over. So I'm just going to round those corners with my envelope punch board. Comes in handy for all sorts of things, the envelope punch board. And I'm going to put a piece of tear and tape up the 2 edges of the large part.
Hey, if you wanna play, make it a better place. It'll take creation, imagination. Try to draw outside the...
Look, most of your gift cards already done. All right, I'll put that to one side for a minute because we need our trimmer again. and I'm going to bring in some DSP, and we're using this side this time, and it's going to be 8.5 by 7.5. So I'll cut 2 bits at 8.5. Well, I'll cut a piece at 8.5, and then this piece is going to be at 7.5, and you need another piece that is 6. Look at that, just the right amount. All right, now while I've got my trimmer here, I've cut this strip to 1 inch or 2.5 centimeters, and we're just going to fold it round that way, roughly, and about there. So I'll give you that measurement is going to be about 23.5. All right, so 23.5 centimeters by 5 centimeters for your belly band, and 2 pieces of DSP, one at 8.5 by 7.5, no, 4.5 that should have been, and 1 by 6. No, I've done them wrong again. Oh dear, not having a good day. I did work this out yesterday, so this one's got to be, I'll just flip this over, I'll be able to tell you. So that one's got to be about there, and this one has got to be about, I swear these measurements change every day. Out there. Alright, let's see what these are. I was making this very late last night. Alright, so 1 at 5. So 8.5 by 5, and 1 at 8.5 by 6. Is that not what I measured? Probably not. Anyway. Alright, so the 8.5 by 6 is going on the bottom. I think I need some coffee. I just made another coffee. One's not going to cut it today. Alright, we're just going to put that on the bottom. Like that. Alright, and the top one we're just going to come in again and round those corners. Just 2 of them need rounding. You don't need to do all 4. It's quite easy with the envelope punch board. And we're going to put that one up on here. I might just trim another 0.5 centimetre off that, I think. So I'll make that 4.5. That's better. So 8.5 by 4.5 and 8.5 by 6 centimetres for your designer series paper. Just get rid of some of this excess here. Alright, and I'm aware that you don't have a lot of time, so we'll just go ahead and do that like that. Pop that on. Alright, our gift card's almost finished. Then with our belly band, it's better. All I did with the belly band was come in and put it around and fold. so there's no science to it. Just fold it, bring your bone folder in and burnish those fold lines. Bring your multi-purpose liquid glue in, put a little bit there, bend it down, hold it for a second, and your belly band's done. Now I'm going to do something a little bit different on this one. I did a tag. On this one I decided I'd do a little snow person from Cookie Cutter Christmas, which I haven't used a lot of this year, I must say. You tend to forget about some of the Christmas ones that are carried over. So I'm just going to put this little Eskimo on. Now I know we don't have snow at Christmas here in Australia, but this little Eskimo person is just so cute. And I need a block and a mat. So this Stampin' Pierce mat comes in really handy for photopolymer stamps because they don't actually have any cushioning under here like the clear mat or the red rubber stamps. So having a bit of a cushion underneath makes sure you get a really good impression with your stamp. And I'm just inking up in basic black archival ink, which is the ink they recommend for Stampin' Blends. And I'll show you how quick this can be. So there we have our little snow person. I'm just going to add a little bit of colour with some Stampin' Blends, and which I've spoken to you about before. It's all right, I've just got ink all over me and ink all over the stamp, and having a real inky day. You're not having fun unless you get ink on you. And alright, so I'm just going to bring in the Soft Sky and the Night of Navy, and I'm just going to quickly do the Soft Sky all over the hat. Alright, try this end, that's better. And his top. This is looking very strange. Under the light. It's a bit hard to see. So that's all of that I'm going to do. Then I'm going to come in with the dark Soft Sky, and I am going to use the bullet point because I just want to do under his chin and a bit around the hat, and I'm really just dotting on the colour. And perhaps along here. Just want to make this quick and easy. And then I thought I'd come in with a little bit of the light Night of Navy, and I'm just going to dot around here. Dot. And I'm just using dots, not a lot of pressure at all. And then back in with the light Soft Sky, and I'm going to blend all that in. Wrong end. This is what happens when you're in a bit of a hurry. You tend to make mistakes, don't you? Alright, so it's blending all that in, I think, quite nicely. Okay, you can't see where I've added any of that dark, but it has added some shadow to it. And then I need my cookie cutter punch. So, because we all like a punch that makes things quick and easy. So I'm just going to punch down and get rid of that. So I've used cookie cutter punch and the cookie cutter Christmas for this. And I'm just going to pop that up on a couple of Stampin' Dimensionals which I had here. And I'm going to use my paper piercing tool. Now, if you're like me, just move that out of the way. Chances are if you put it on the back of your Eskimo, you're going to get it off. So what I do is I line my Eskimo up where I think I want him to go. And I put the Stampin' Dimensional down. And then I do the same up this end. So I've got two Stampin' Dimensionals down. Take the backing off. And pop our Eskimo on. That way you know you're not getting Stampin' Dimensionals all over the front. Then you could add a little bow if you wanted to. I might add one there with a glue dot. Alright, now I think I've shown you this trick before. Open up your glue dots because this is a very small backing and the glue dot's bigger. So get your paper piercing tool and just on the glue dot roll it up. Pop it down where you think you want it. And then, oh yes, sorry, it's the magic of video. I tied the bow earlier, but I'm going to neaten up those ends just a bit. Right, now you could go and add some rhinestones if you wanted to. You could put a circle of cardstock on here or just leave it. I think I've coloured that one blue. That was good. Alright, so there's our quick gift card holder. So I can take the top off, take the belly band off, pop my library card inside, which is doubling as a gift card today, and pop the belly band back on. So there we go. And here's the other one I made earlier. So this one is made using Merry Little Labels and the Everyday Label Punch as a bundle. And this one is made with the cookie cutter Christmas and the cookie cutter punch, which you can no longer buy as a bundle. So anyway, that's it for today. Thank you all for stopping by today, and I'll post who's going to receive the metallic enamel shapes as my prize giveaway today. Now last week Janice Daniels won the prize, and she's a demonstrator in Penrith somewhere, I think, and she asked me to send the prize to somebody else who would be deserving. And I have a friend who lives in Queanbeyan East, so I'm going to send her a little bundle of cards. That's her prize for today. All right, so that's it for now. Thanks for stopping by. Don't forget to go and shop online for these supplies in my online store. Bye for now.